Hey, this is the week 2 of Vehicle Legends in Halloween event. It's not the week 2 of Vehicle Legends, it's the week 2 of this Halloween event right there. So the reward is going to be unlocking the Ferrari SF90. So I just driven 606 miles that I driven for just 606. So if we're going to be getting inside for this dealership, this is a new Halloween event. And we're going to be trying to get this right now. This is the Ferrari SF90, and it's the most powerful road car in Italy, or just not even worldwide or something. So let's get right into the Halloween session. So we got the cars to unlock, and we got some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there's one more car that I should going to be get. So we got that I just awarded for just only one car that I got the Volkswagen, or just I wasn't able to think something like a Aston Martin Vector. So let's gonna be trying that, and this car was absolutely insanely faster than the Dodge Viper GTSR or the GTS ACR as well. So we're gonna be using for McLaren, and we're gonna be doing for some even more races, and we're not gonna be upgrading for Lamborghini. 607 miles that I driven, and let's see, we're gonna be starting for the McLaren first. That I just spawned the McLaren a few moments ago, so this must be a real McLaren that I just sound like an Ultimate Edition. So I just am getting out of this car. So let's spawn the Aston Martin Vector, I guess. It's not a muscle car. It sounds like a Toyota Supra. It was just a 2JZ. Now we're gonna be doing for a kinds of map test. Let's do for a highway race for its first time. I think these cars are just absolutely too fast as well. So we're gonna be battle with the DeLorean versus the Aston Martin. So we're not gonna be battle for so long if we're gonna be trying to do yet. So what if this DeLorean just absolutely going to be race itself? He doesn't want to race with me, so I want to win for a few couple of pumpkins to collect itself. So we're gonna be trying out, and let's do for a circuit race without a DeLorean itself. Now whatever you do, and the DeLorean is gonna be trying to choose itself for a circuit race, but it's not enough for just only me versus him, I guess. Now we got 3 cars versus a supercar itself. We're gonna be doing this for right now, and let's get right into the strategy for its first race. I'm not going to even collecting with some pumpkins, but the Pagani Zonda R is going to be dominate itself. Now I'm not gonna be choosing a manual transmission, so look how behind that the McLaren just majorly captured itself. I mean, it's catching up to me, and it's probably not anymore. Now I'm not gonna be a little bit excited for just going to be getting around for a most powerful road car in the world. Now it's gonna be such a very faster problems, and I can see the sunset right over there. And let's get onto these races, and we're gonna be see you in a next few hours. And we probably sure that I'm not gonna be winning itself for just going to get a McLaren for the I won't be able to get right there. So I'm just going to be making myself for a plan is to going to get ARSO for a most powerful road car in the world, and it's absolutely going to be I'm going to be getting a Ferrari SF90. And where is this kind of atrocity in behind of this place? So I just made the faster lap times as well. So even though I just absolutely getting right there, so it's far many seconds away from this time. So I absolutely win for a 86.4 seconds, which is very slower than I ever thought. The Aston Martin Vector versus McLaren P1. Let's get around for the night. And we're gonna be doing such as very fast qualification, and I'm trying not to collect so many pumpkins as possible. And looks like I just absolutely reaching for over 1 million credits or $1 million as well. Now blasting up right there into the bridge, and I just made a faster lap times I just making even more faster than the McLaren P1 itself. Looks like it's absolutely gonna be faster more than ever. Now I just going to be such a very skilled driver that I just doing for a cheat mode. No, I'm just not doing for a cheat mode, just kidding. Now let's gonna be trying to able to get more itself in order to get more faster lap times itself, in order to win for just more pumpkins and more things that I ever to do so. And now it's gonna be blasting right over there. I can see McLaren and behind of me just for a lots of seconds right there and behind. Now things are just not a little bit so stressful a little bit in the circuit race itself. Now it's absolutely gonna be such a very great day, whatever it is that I'm going to be finish this simplifying thing that I ever to do so expectedly. So we got a Pinifanera and we're gonna be battling for a supercar race for this weekend. Let's do another race for a Aston Martin versus all supercars right now. Now let's do for trying for a next race. Let's get to do for a most likely battle event for this time. So I'm just gonna be using for Nitros itself. Now the Koenigsegg versus Aston Martin Vector itself. I need to choose for a race car itself, but this guy just absolutely insane going to be winning. Now I'm just blasting right there, and he's gonna be using for upgraded revenge for it's something like else. Now I just forgot to do for a throttle stuff, but in order to get through this, I need more faster itself for this time, and it's just like a Gran Turismo Sport or something. Let's blast into right itself that I'm gonna be using for a Dodge Viper ACR GTSR. Would do this for something like else. And the Koenigsegg Agera just gained itself for too much. Now I'm just going to be gaining for a Koenigsegg for this time. We're blasting against Nitrox, and the Koenigsegg wins. I think the drone wins for something like else. So I just still need to battle for against well. So it's so hard to battle for just one time. And I guess the Koenigsegg wins. And I just finish in second place, whatever it is. Now, we just absolutely won itself. And I'm going to be choosing for a next supercars. 35 pumpkins that I officially collected. Now, I'm not going to be selling for my Dodge Viper itself. Now, we're going to be using for our Dodge itself. And we're going to be doing for our faster cars versus a supercars itself. So the McLaren is absolutely leaving for another round itself. Let's do another race for a Dodge Viper versus supercars as well. Now we're going to be blasting throughout this session right here. So I'm going to be doing for a faster lap times for itself. Now the moon is going to be sunsetting for just only one thing. So the moon sets even not right now for even I goes. Now it's just going to be blasting right there. And the Koenigsegg is absolutely gained right through me. So I just put myself into an all-wheel drive for the Dodge Viper itself. So I just turning on the headlights and make sure these guys won't able to catch me up. So I just gain more lap times as well. Now we're officially going to make ourselves for a revenge for it sometimes. No, I won't able to think so, and it's gonna be blasting right here. So I'm not gonna be hurry for running out of time for this one. And we're blasting everything for just itself, for just using for absolutely a turbo mode that I just using for it's something like else. So if I just use the Aston Martin Vector that I upgraded for the muscle stage, which is gonna be a faster muscle car that would ever I seen for just sounds like this one for just absolutely I say I collected 42 pumpkins that I just absolutely collected 661 pumpkins that I just collected for itself. Now we're gonna be doing for our next session for itself for just one, and we're gonna be talking around for this. We're not doing for a drag race, we're still doing for a circuit race. So it is about time for just battle himself for Koenigsegg versus Viper. After a one win for just Koenigsegg is almost quit itself, so let's do another one with a rematch in the morning session. Now it won't be time for enough for just now, and absolutely Koenigsegg is absolutely leaving for the circuit race as well. So we're gonna be doing next highway races against one of these other race cars, or way more faster than me itself. So we're gonna be doing 4 versus for 1 race car, 4 hypercars versus a race car himself, that I'm gonna be doing for a faster acceleration for this time. I'm blasting against self for this 6th gear for a automatic transmission to manual transmission as well. So my current speed is 231. So I just made eventually going to be doing for a last place. I think someone is catching up with me for just only race car. Blasting himself for just 1 time. I'm not going to be doing for mistakes. And I finish in 3rd place for a over 30 seconds. We're going to be doing another one. 13 pumpkins collected itself. We're going to be doing for our next one. We got hypercars versus a race car itself. And I mean, there must be a muscle car, that one in the background, that is going to be such a very not going to be such a very bad thing. Now let's blast himself into our top speed for just going to be our next insane like this thing. So let's gonna be blasting right there, and I can see the cars behind it, and I wasn't able to see the first place. Is the first place just gotten taken out? Looks like I'm gonna be winning for a best thing, like I say. I just win for a first place. 19 pumpkins collected himself. So we're not doing for just again for something like else. So even something was like kind of taken out for something like else. This race is only allowed for just only one thing. I cannot able to do so, but something was absolutely taken out during this race and the highway race itself. Well, what about I'm gonna be thinking, but I just write itself that I'm gonna be doing around the map.